I will just go for the presentation mode. I'll just give you just a brief introduction about the Oerlikon Surface Solution India footprint. So we are present almost in all corners of the country. Our headquarters is in Pune, in Maharashtra, where we have 2 coding centers. We are present in South with 2 coding centers in Bangalore and in Chennai. Then we are in the East in Jamshedpur, in the North with Chandigarh and Manesar, and in Gujarat we are in near Ahmedabad in Kurali. So all these coding centers are capable of handling various different forming tools. And now I would like to really take you to the journey with my colleague for the coding of the forming tools. I'm handing over to Anand Golikar.
Good afternoon all. So I'll take you through the surface solutions, what we provide for forming tools. So we provide basically surface solutions for a variety of applications in forming tools, which includes metal forming tools, plastic processing tools, and also for die casting tools. So forming tools treated with, we provide coatings with under brand name of BALINIT and BALITHERM, and they keep the tools in good shape. The main advantages, what benefits customer get is reduced machine downtime, means low production cost, longer tool life, that means the low tooling cost, and higher workpiece quality, which means significantly less required rework. And this also enables to forming of high strength steels or advanced high strength steels, which is the requirement of today BS6 standard. So with surface solution of BALINIT and BALITHERM, we guarantee more productivity, efficiency in manufacturing, reliability in your punching and forming tools. We provide solutions for a variety of applications like segmented dies, roll forming, trimming and fine blanking, drawings, and also large automotive stamping tools. Typical surface protection procedures for automotive or flanging dies. We have variety of solutions for variety of material to be formed. So depending upon the material formed, it could be aluminum, steel, or advanced high strength steel. We have, of course, provide this surface solutions on the tool steels, which can be made of different materials, but the most commonly used is cold work tool steels like AISI D2 grade. And here we have just basic requirement that it has to be well heat treated and the tempering temperature should be above 510 degrees centigrade. Here we of course do the surface treatment or surface preparation with variety of polishings, and which includes technical polishings, and depending upon the material form like aluminium, we have surface solutions which can be BALINIT Triton or BALINIT hard carbon. For steels, dyes for skin parts, of course these are sometimes do also laser hardening, and here we have pulse plasma diffusion treatment for big tools. For advanced high strength steels, here we have at BALINIT Advanced or BALINIT Duplex solutions, which is usually done by physical vapor deposition coatings, and these coating processes are applied at a process temperature of 480 degrees centigrade. So before coating, we of course have high level of polishing, and we differentiate with the polishing level. So in the dies, we of course have some area where we require no polish is required. This is the outer side, and then the main area of the forming, we do the technical polishing, and there are certain areas where we require only the technical gloss and not to the high level. So we do all the requisite polishing, and for this we have the requisite setups at almost all plants, and we have developed 3 competence centers for forming tools, one in Manesar, Pune, and one in Chennai. Surface solutions on the metal forming dies, we have the advanced surface solutions like BALINIT Formera, and this is a typical surface solutions with chromium aluminum based coating. The hardness of the coating is around 28 plus minus 2 gigapascal, which is approximately 3000 Vickers. So it is significantly higher compared to the material found. And if we compare to the die hardness, which is around 58 to 60 HRC, this will be also 3 times more harder. The coating deposition temperature is around 480 degrees centigrade, and the color of the coating is light silver gray. The BALINIT Formera is always treated in advanced technology. That means we have pre-treatment below the surface, and then on the top we have BALINIT Formera treatment. It's always post-polished also to give you significantly higher tool life and top-notch components. The typical coating thickness what we apply here is 10 microns, or plus minus 10 plus minus 2 microns. Some examples or case studies. This is example for high strength low alloyed 6 millimeter thick forming. Here we are giving earlier solutions of BALINIT XL, which was now converted to almost BALINIT Formera with almost 5 to 6 times tool life. And here you can see, of course, the tool steel is K340, and this is also nitrided. And the main problem of seizure due to reduction in lubrication spray, this was achieved. So the customer benefited with longer tool life, improved part quality, and reduction of quality checks. The tool can be used for significantly longer time without mean time between maintenances. Another example for BS6 standard automotive, we have high strength steels. So this is an example of 960 megapascal, 2 millimeter thick deep draw. Here, of course, the competitors were providing CVD treatment, which is chemical vapor deposition, which was commonly used in past. But with our solution of BALINIT Formera advanced, we could give almost 8 times tool life to the customer. So short tool life was the major problem, and here we gave more than 8 times, and this is a customer in our UK facility. In plastic processing, we have a variety of problems like wear, sticking or adhesion, frequent cleaning cycles, bad release properties or difficulty in ejection, sometimes corrosion due to additives in the plastic, and also scratches. Here, no matter which industry you are serving, maybe automotive, trucks, household appliance, packaging industry, farm equipment, furniture, or electrical devices, medical technology, Oerlikon Balzers we can solve your challenges in variety of applications. In extrusion, we can coat screws, dies, mandrels. In injection molds, we can also coat screws, molds, cavities, and of course molds for blow molding. So the mold cavities, we provide protection against abrasive wear, corrosion resistance, and also against deposits and sticking. Improved mold filling and easy demolding is the added advantage one can get. For the moving elements, we have special coatings like diamond like carbon coating or hard carbon, which we can also run lubrication free, especially in packaging industry or medical industry. The surface solutions for significantly higher life, we apply by PVD, and we have a variety of solutions like BALINIT D, Chroma Plus, Lumina, or BALIQ Tinos. The diffusion type, we have BALITHERM PRIMEFORM, and as I mentioned, for moving elements, sliding elements, moving cores, we have diamond carbon coating, which has metal containing BALINIT D, or metal free diamond like carbon coating like BALINIT Triton, or special for packaging industry BALINIT Daily. BALITHERM PRIMEFORM, this is a maintenance friendly surface treatment. Typical hard chrome tools, hard chrome coated tools, normally if the tool gets damaged, people also do welding, but the welding is below the surface and the surface treatment above cannot protect the area which is normally get damaged. But with our PRIMEFORM treated, maybe a P20 tool steels with 32 HRC, the prime form treated, which is below the surface. Even with damages, the weld will be at the same level, and we can redo the treatment for protection of dies. So this can be maintenance friendly. The dies can be maintained, or even if there is engineering change, this can be incorporated with BALINITHERM Primeform treatment. Of course, it is difficult to laser weld, but we have recommendations based on that. And we, Oerlikon Balzers, also have a global cooperation agreement with Standex, who are the leaders into mold maintenances and surface solutions as well. Example, we are working together for mirror polished molds for automotive big lighting molds. And you can see here the level of polishing which is maintained. And we are coating these molds in a typical coating cycle. You can see here the picture. So after BALITHERM Primeform, the customer experienced improved part quality, lower injection pressure, less residues deposits because the treatment itself forms a protective layer and separates the melt from the tools. Less residues deposits. The mold cleaning cycles or intervals between maintenance is significantly increased. Here, all the ejectors and lifters are coated with BALITHERM Primeform and BALINIT C Star to make it grease-free or dry lubrication or dry running. The main improvement is downtime. And earlier the mold used to stop each day, and now it is going without stoppage for even more than weeks together. So this was an example from China, just an example. The tool steel was 2738 high hard material. It's a lens, so many scratches and pinholes for the surface. And after treatment, almost the scrap rate is reduced by almost 47%. So this was a customer, end user is HSLA, which is also a leader into lighting molds. So this benefits can be also provided here. Coatings, we have another range which is applied by BALIQ, or this is a new technology, scalable pulse power plasma, and this combines the advantages of arc treatment and sputtering, high pins, and we give the smoothest coatings with this technology, and even this technology is available in India at our Pune plant. So just to give an example for BALIQ TINOS, and this was an example where the mold material is hot die steel and it's a dust container. The polymer is polycarbonate or ABS, and the problem was cleaning and repolishing after every 500 shots. But after TCNOS, we could double the life of the meantime between the maintenances, and even after maybe 100,000 shots of 100,000 shots, the cleaning cycle is very easy or simple. Just ultrasonic, you can reuse the mold. No major polishing required. So here, the hardness of the coating is around 2,800 Vickers and or 2.7 gigapascal residual compressive stress, and the friction coefficient gets reduced to 0.6, which helps in easy pelation of the molded components. Another example, so this is a plastic core for furniture. The functional area is diameter 2.8. The tool is made of high-speed steel, and the tolerance of the part was adhesion, the cycle time reduction. You could see compared to uncoated BALIQ, we could reduce the cycle time by 37%. So this thanks to the smoothness of BALIQ coatings. We have special coatings like BALINIT Chroma Plus, and this is a strong power for rubber and plastic forming. So this is a high level protection against abrasive or corrosive wear resistance. It's a multi-layer structure. You can see here we have more than 28 to 32 layers with very good sliding behavior. And this coating is chromium and chromium nitride based for better corrosion resistance. The coating has max service temperature of 700 degrees centigrade, and this coating has a rainbow color. And this coating we recommend especially for PVC molds or rubber molds. So here an example, you can see the tool steel is hot die steel, and this is a NBR seal ring. Here we prevented the deposit formation, greatly reduced the sticking, and excellent protection against scratches. So almost life improvement of 3 times. Another example for injection mold for rubber. Of course, this is a different rubber, EPDM. So glass seals for automotive. And here we can see the frequent shutdowns. The challenge was frequent shutdowns for mold surface, easy sticking. But after coating with BALINIT Chroma Plus, we could improve the tool life by almost factor of 5 times more life. And this is also a customer from China in Wuhan, Hutchison Automotive for rubber products. In metal die casting, we also provide long-lasting, more productive manufacturing reliability. Here, the reduced melt alloying on the tools because of the coating property. The coating is ceramic in nature, so it clearly prevents the contact of molten aluminum or zinc to the die steel. It protects against the corrosion, erosion, and also oxidation of the molds or the die casting tools. Premature heat checking is also prevented, and better surface quality, higher manufacturing reliability is guaranteed. So for markets, what we quote here, we also quote the major automotive, transmission and engine dies, motorcycle transmission parts, and electronics tools like hard disk drives and housings. Here for engine blocks, we also quote the mold inserts, for water jackets, the mold cores or co-pins, and the cavity. Here we provide 3 solutions: BALINIT Alcrona Pro, the most widely used BALINIT Lumena, and BALINIT Formera, mainly recommended for high silicon content aluminum alloys. And this is of course assisted by a special pre-treatment where to increase the surface tool life. So in die casting, typical wear problems is opposite. They get normally the erosion and the metal sticking or alloying. Here, these problems can be prevented by surface solutions from Oerlikon Balzers, and also we can delay the heat checks significantly. So some case studies here for the co-pins. The material is of course hot die steel SKD 61. The engine cylinder block, the main challenge was heavy corrosion after thousands of shots, 6,000 shots. And after coating, we could see it's almost 11,000 shots or 83% to life improvement. This is a customer which is also global, which is NIMAC. Here also we provide BALINIT Formera for die casting, and this is under testing now for die casting of oil filter housing. We could see significant improvement, and this enabled the production. So earlier die casting was impossible due to aluminum sticking, but after BALINIT Formera coating, we could at least produce 40,000 components. So this was oil filter housing, aluminum silicon with 11% silicon and magnesium. So this is a brief from the various solutions what Oerlikon Balzers can provide. And as my colleague already highlighted, we have 9 factories across India from north to south or east to west, and we'll be happy to serve or meet your requirements. Thank you.